right, we have a user who sent in a ticket or a request stating that her printer is not functioning. No matter what she does, she cannot print. And let's see what's going here. So in this environment, they have two networks, and one is a public, one's a private. So connected to the correct network. Let's come to control panel. Now what we're looking for here is the printer and the port that it is using as the printer port, which is the way that the printer communicates, the computer communicates with the printer on the network. So here we have an error. This is and we're going to go into printer properties. We're going to come here to the ports tab, and there we go. Sure enough, the WSD bug bites again. That's quite a bugger here. Okay, and so the way that we fix this is we need to add a port, if it's not already on her computer, that instead of talking to this WSD automatically generated port, this happens actually real quick when Windows scans the network and adds the printer through the regular Windows interface. It generates this WSD port, and this long string is a combination of certain aspects of the printer and computer. It uses some of the information like the MAC address and also some system components. And when there's an update, this can often get disconnected. So we're going to add a port. We're going to use a standard TCP IP port. And before we do that, we need to know this printer IP address. And so let's see, this site is, and we can validate that by just taking a browser session, and if we go to that, oops, we should see some sort of printer interface. Okay, so that's the correct IP address. We switch back to this other monitor. And so when we create this port, we're going to use a standard TCP IP port. We can just paste that in there like this. If I wanted to, I could name this like, something that makes it more identifiable, like related to the printer. But we do need the IP address in the address field. Click next. And now we just need to make sure that this printer is using that new port. We hit apply. Okay. And we should see this print 11 things. Okay, so this user also needs the correct driver, which is a different issue. So the way we're going to do that is, it's actually printing. We're just going to make sure she has the right driver, so she's got all of the preference features that particular printer is capable of. Right now it's just using, if you click on printing preferences and you get this generic interface, that's an indication that Windows is just using its generic driver. And we can confirm that if we go to the printer properties and go to the advanced tab, we can see that this is a generic Microsoft driver. Oh, she has an old one. Actually, she has it already. Why is that not being used? Never mind. Okay. So now if I hit printing preferences, we get, oh, and that's the problem. So the printer is looking for hole punch paper by default. So we're gonna tell it to just look for plain paper. We don't need that. Plain white paper. All right. Click OK, and she should be good to go. So let's ask her. Printer's ready. Survey says Printing one page. Green means go. Good to go. It worked. Sweet. Well, my dear, you are very welcome. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the WSD bug in action. I hope this helps somebody. If you ever see WSD, you need to go after it. Go get it. Go kill it. Kill that bug. And there's how you do it. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.